To grow your business, I'm going to explain the 3 simple strategies you can apply today to help you grow your business and your revenue. This has been applied to thousands of people globally to help them grow their business, and so I'm excited to help you grow yours. Hello, for those of you who are new here, my name is Kaitlyn Cook and I am a top 1% business strategist on Upwork and a multi-award winning global consultant helping clients build impactful and profitable businesses. My mission and drive is to help entrepreneurs learn the strategies and the internal shifts and beliefs that they need to shift and move to help them grow really impactful and profitable businesses, because I think the world would be a hell of a lot better place if people built a business from their heart using the strategies I'm teaching you and the mission that's in their heart. So for those of you who are returning, thank you so very much for supporting this channel. So if this video resonates, please like, share and subscribe. So this is going to be a quick video about the 3 strategies to apply when you're wanting to grow a business. So like always, if you have a pen and paper, start writing this down. So the first thing you want to do when you want to grow your business is you want to get clear on where you want it to grow to. Now, there's different elements of business. It's not just the financial, even though it's very important. We also want to get clear on what you want your business to grow into. So with your pen and paper now, I want you to write down, what is your financial goal? What's the revenue goal that you want to achieve? Obviously, money in business is what drives it forward. So we have to get clear on what this figure looks like. So what's your financial goal in business? Write that down. And then from an impact point of view, write what you want to be known for. Why does this business exist? What is it that you're trying to help people do? Are you trying to help people heal their past trauma so that they can live fulfilling lives? Are you trying to help people simplify their processes so that they can scale their business? What is the reason that your business exists? And write that down. The reason that's important is that's going to be your motivator to keep moving forward. That's the service piece that we want in business. Once you've written out what your revenue is, how much you want to be receiving in your money, I also want you to be writing down how much money you personally, as the owner of the business, want to be drawing out as a wage. And if you're like, I have no idea, just get clear first and foremost on how much money you need to make every month to survive and then also thrive. So let's talk, how much are your personal bills, how much are your business bills, all that stuff, and then how much of a wage do you want to draw a month, a week, a year from this business? When you know those figures, you can start planning towards it. If you don't write it down, you're already there. Meaning, if you're not willing to write down how much you want to be earning, chances are you're not going to earn it. So write down how much you want to earn. The second part to this is getting clear on your personal life, because you are your business. So if you're feeling burnt out and stressed at the moment, what's going to happen is you growing your business. A lot of the times we think we have to do a hell of a lot more to grow the business, which means we get more burnt out and more stressed. And you don't want to do that, because you are the biggest asset in your business as the business owner. So you need to take care of yourself. So what is it that you're doing day to day in your business that you're just like, actually, I would love not to do this. And I would love instead to focus more on this part of the business, because that's where I thrive. That's what energizes me. That puts me in a really creative, innovative space where I can think a bit more future towards the growth of the business. So get clear on that. And then how much extra time you actually want to be spending with your family, if you want to be spending more time with your friends, all of that stuff. Because when you're growing a business, you are your business. So you get to decide where you want your life and your business to grow into. And if you don't plan for it, it's not going to happen. So let's plan for it. So that's step 1. Get really clear on what you want the financial part of this to look like, the business part of this to look like, and the personal part of this to look like. Step 2 is you need to get clear on where you are now. To get clear on where you are now, you just need to do a review of where you currently are. What is so important and key with this is when you've gotten clear on your vision, we then need to get clear on where you are now so we can create the step-by-step to get you from where you are to where you want to be. So review your business at the moment. If you're like, I have no idea how to review my business, just get a pen and paper, get a Google Doc, Google Sheets, whatever resonates with you. Write down what's your current revenue, how much you're actually currently earning in your business, how much are you drawing as a wage within your business, and then get clear, what does your systems look like? Have you got automated systems? If you haven't, it's probably a good chance for us to start talking about automated systems. Have you got a team in place to help support your overall growth? What's currently going on in your business? When you've brought awareness to this, so you don't have to know all the answers, you just need to have clarity on what you have existing at the moment. When you know what you have, you've got awareness of it, and then it's going to help you in step 3 even more. So just write down what you've got. If you haven't got anything, that's absolutely fine. what is going to be important when we're talking step 3 in creating those steps to where you want to be? A huge part of what I see with CEOs and entrepreneurs is they go, I want to grow my business. And then they go, I have to give even more effort. I have to work even harder. I have to burn myself out even more. And I do not believe in that. I believe that we are in control of the growth of our business to a certain extent, and that we get to determine how we want that growth to be. So if you don't want to continue feeling burnt out and stressed and like, oh my God, there's so much to do, I find it so much easier to now look at what is your highest revenue generating offering that provides the least amount of energy from you, but it's something you really enjoy doing, and focus more on that. If you focus in on what's working at the highest level, so if you're trying to increase your revenue and you focus in on what's generating the highest revenue, then that's going to expand, because what you focus in on expands. So step 2, you'll do the review. You go through what your offerings are, how much money you're making from all of them. Now look at it and go, okay, what is actually generating me the most amount of revenue at the moment, that it's a rinse and repeat system that I can continue to do time and time again, that doesn't require all of my time and stress, and it's something I'd like to put my effort and energy into. Look at that and go, right, how can I now expand that in this next level of growth? So for example, if your current revenue is $250,000 a year and you want to expand to 1 million, it doesn't mean you need to 4 times your work. It just means you need to start prioritizing and refocusing in on what you're looking at, where you're spending your time. So if one of your offerings, say you're making $250,000 a year, one of your offerings is bringing in $150K, and then you've got a few other offerings that are bringing in the remainder of that 100,000. You want to look in at that one offering that's bringing in 150K. How can you expand on that to allow you to draw in 1 million with that one offering? What this will do is freeze you up. You might feel resistant to doing something that's easier because we've been told that it has to be really hard, you have to be really stressed as an entrepreneur, and they're just limiting beliefs that are stopping us in our track. If you want to know more of that, I've got a video down below. But what you want to do is go, right, this is what I'm focusing in on now. So let's just say your offerings made you 150,000 over the last year and your revenue is 250,000. Look at the offering that gives you 150,000. Then double down on those efforts. The beautiful thing is, when you're growing your business, you've got data to show you how you're going. So review the data and go, okay, my KPIs, the amount of clients or the amount of prospects I need to reach out to get a sale might be 10. So at the moment we're reaching out to 10 people. If we double that, let's then see how much more revenue we can bring in. And what you're doing in this element is you're experimenting with doing more in the areas that work more intentionally, which will actually require less of your time. When you're not so much in the business day to day, 20 hours a day, however many hours you think you need to be working, it frees you up to have more creativity. When you have more creativity, you can think more innovatively towards the clients that are paying you the most amount of money, or the clients you love. There's a difference between receiving the most amount of money and working with clients you love. You want to be working with clients you love because they energize you, and you're going to want to do more for them. If you're working with clients you don't like only because they're paying you the most amount of money, then you want to reframe it. When you free up that space and you're like, okay, I've got creativity, I've got innovation, then you can start to create a longer customer journey for the clients that you want to continue to work with longer term that energize you. And you'll start to think of more offerings that you can apply for them. At the moment, one of your offerings might be 6 weeks. And instead of it just being a 6 weeks, you might then start to think, okay, what would they need after that 6-week journey with us? Maybe they'll need this. And all of a sudden, you've created a longer retention base with your clientele. Your customer lifetime value has gone up, or you're just getting more money from the same client because they're so happy with your service. So you're actually spending less time trying to get more leads and everything because you're servicing the clients you've already got at a higher level, giving them exactly what they need. And all of a sudden, your revenue is going to increase because your value to the customer is increasing. And you're freeing up your time to think more innovatively about the future of your company and how you can service your customers at a higher level and take care of your team. So hopefully that was helpful. I think it was. Again, to recap, the first thing you want to do when you're growing your business is get clear on where you want to grow to. And these are in all elements of your money, your personal life, and your business, because you are your business, your biggest asset. You also want to take care of yourself. Step 2 is review where you are at the moment. When you're reviewing, you want to go at, okay, this is what I'm doing at the moment and I don't like it. This is what I'm doing at the moment and I love it. I want more of this, I want less of that. And you get to actually choose that. Then the third step is then creating those steps to take you from where you are to where you want to be, and doubling down on what is working really well and at the highest income generating activity if your clients are awesome at that level. If they're not, go for something that's a little bit less income generating. You're still receiving income and profit though, but who are like your ideal clients, because what you want to do is you want to train your brain to focus in on those particular clients that are the best clients for you, and you can start servicing them more on a longer and better customer journey, so you can increase the customer lifetime value, the customer retention rate, and your profits will increase because the journey just seems seamless to stay with you for longer and longer and longer. And they'll create more word of mouth referrals for you, so they'll be helping you with that sales as well, and it's just a lot nicer and easier. And if you have any issues in terms of limiting beliefs and you're just like, what? I know there's a block but I don't know what it is, there's a link down below to help you rewrite those limiting beliefs, because we all have them, and that's why I tell you the strategic, the external strategies you need to for success, but also the internal shifts, because the beliefs you have gotten you to where you are today, which means you need to start thinking new thoughts to get something different. So the video that I'll link down below will help you with that. And as always, if you need any assistance, my links are down below, and I wish you all the very best on your entrepreneurial journey, and I will see you in the next video. Take care for now. Bye.